Hello everyone. This is Black Rose, also known as Lexi Tanner. Welcome to Black Rose Dance Studio. This is a free class called Hips and Tricks on the November 11th, and it is at 4 p.m. So let's just jump into class. So I'm going to start you out with some light stretching. So my right arm is going to go to the left. And I'm going to pull, and you should feel it right here. I'm going to pull. I'm also flexing my left hand. We're going to switch. Feel it right here. Right arm over. Switch. Right arm over again. We're going to switch. Shake out the arms. We're going to do some hip stretches. So we're going to push our right hip down and our left up, and you should feel a little pull here. You'll also feel it in your lower back. Right, shake that out. Same on the other side. Pull, release. You should feel it in your back right area. And release. I'm also keeping my right leg straight as I pull up here and hold all the pressure up here. Okay, so let's see what else we do. Okay, so bring your right foot, right knee up and hold it for about 5 or 6 seconds. Okay, release. Other leg. Okay, and hold. And release. This is only a 30-minute class, so stretching is going to be super quick. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the hip movements. Again, the class title is Hips and Tricks, and it's focused on fluid hip movements in belly dance. It's just a simple, easy class. So first we're going to start with a hip circle, but before we dive into that, I'm going to teach you the dynamics of it. So my hips are going to go, my knees are slightly bent, so showgirl posture is your chin is up and your head is tucked back a little bit. Your shoulders are back and comfortable, and your knees are slightly bent. So I'm going to move my hips forward, to the right, back, and to the left. Now I'm not straightening my knees, I'm keeping them bent so I have the control of my hips, if that makes sense. So forward, right, back, left. Forward, right, back, left. Forward, right, back, left. Forward, right, back, left. Okay, how does that feel? All right, now we're going to smooth it out. So instead of just going forward, right, back, left, we're going to make a circle. So that square is going to ease into a circle. So I'm going to go forward, right, back, left, right, back, left, forward, right, back, left. See how, do you see how that's turning into a circle? Forward, right, back, left, forward, right, back, left, forward, right, back, left. Just use your knees. Notice I'm keeping my whole upper body still as I'm using the control for my knees to create the hip circle. Okay, now we're going to reverse it. So now we're going to go left, right, back, right. Okay, so left, forward, forward, left, back, right, forward, left, back, right, forward, left, back, right, forward, left, back, right. One more time, forward, left, back, right. Shake it out. Okay, now we're going to smooth that into a circle. Forward, left, back, right, forward, left, back, right, forward, left, back, right. Okay, shake it out. Okay, so that was a hip circle. Now we're going to learn the figure eight. We do have this written down. Okay, so figure eight, it's going to go up and over and up and over. So we're going to start going right, right and left. So imagine a figure eight. Okay, and we're going to do that with our hips. So our hip is going to go up and over. We're going to transfer it and go up and over with the other hip. So it's going to go up and over, down, up and over, down, up and over, down, over, down. Are you seeing how my hips are making an 8? You're pushing out. Again, keep your knees bent the entire time. You're just bending them as you create the 8, but none of my knees straighten and lock up at any point during this. The control is all in my knees. My feet are flat on the floor. Okay, now we're going to reverse it. So we started going up and over and up and over. Now we're going to scoop. We're going to scoop and scoop. So instead of up and over, I'm going to scoop up, come down and scoop up again. Are you seeing that difference? So going up and over, I'm scooping up and in. So up and in. See if there's any participants. Up and over, up and over, up and over, up and over. You're really going to feel that in your hips and your butt if you're a beginner. Okay, shake it out. I know that one, you really start feeling it in your legs and your knees. Okay, let's see. So now we're going to do the same thing. So instead of going vertical, we're going to go horizontal. So instead of going up and down like we've been doing, we're going to keep it flat. So our 8, we're going to push it down and go that way. I know it looks weird. Okay, so I'm going to start in the center. I'm going to go forward, out and back. I'm going to switch it in the center, just like you have that center of that figure 8. I'm going to switch in the center and go up and back and finish in the center. Okay, that should make sense. You have an 8, you make it flat, and you follow it with your hips. So going forward, back, center, forward, back, center, forward, back, center, forward, back, center. Again, I'm not straightening my knees at all, and my feet are flat on the ground. It's all about bending your knees. That's what's giving you the control. And with practice, you end up getting really flowy with it. And it looks beautiful. Okay, shake it out. We are going to reverse it. You got about 15 more minutes. We're going to reverse it now. So it's going to go, instead of going forward and back. We're going to start in the center and go back. So I'm going to go back and forward, back and forward. Okay. So back and forward, back and forward, back and forward, back and forward. Just keep picturing a figure eight. This is a little difficult, even if you're even for, advanced. Back, forward, back, forward. It's all about hip control. And again, I'm not stepping around. My feet are staying flat on the ground, and it's all about my knees. Okay, shake it out. Okay. So now we're going to do that with some level changes. I'm going to teach you the same thing with level changes, a little bit of traveling, and then we're going to stretch and be done. All right. So let's add some level changes. So we learned hip circles. Remember how we went forward, back, left, forward, right, back, back, forward, back, back. Okay, and then we eased it into a hip circle, right? Okay, so now we're going to add level changes to that. So like I said, it's all about bending the knees. My feet are flat on the floor the entire time I've been teaching. Okay, so my knees are slightly bent, shoulders back, chin slightly elevated, showgirl posture, regular dance showgirl posture. So I'm going to bend my knees a little bit more. So I have my regular lightly bend. I'm going to ease into it a little more, and I'm going to get my hip circles going. And you only go as far as you can. If you have weak knees, don't do this. Just do the hip circles in place. It's no problem. Okay. And I'm going to lower. And I'm bringing up my heels. Sorry, I'm having a brain fart there. I elevate my heels as I go down, and you just bounce on the ball of your feet. So again, I'm flat-footed, hip circle, I'm going down, I'm lifting my heels, down, 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 and bringing up. I'm not going to go down too far because this is for beginners. You're really going to feel it in your knees, especially if you're not a dancer. So again, we're going to see, now I'm going to start going down, bringing up my heels. And now I'm going to bring it up. Shake it out. Haven't done much with my knees lately. Okay. Let's do that 2 more times. Hip circles. And I'm going to bring them down and lift up my heel. I'm coming back up. Shake out my legs a little bit. 1 more time. Hip circles. And I'm going to bring it down. Coming up. And now my knees are flat on the floor. Shake it out. Now I need to. Okay, now we're going to do the same with the figure eight. Stretch out your knees a little bit. Okay, so figure eight. Up and over, up and over. Now, when you're ready, when you go up and over, you start going down a little bit. Go again, you go down a little more and a little more. So you slowly start bending your knees and lifting up the heels. Okay, over. Now I'm slowly going down. My heels are lifted. And I'm coming back up. Doing it again. Going down. Doing my figure eights. Coming back up. Okay. Now we're going to go down by doing your figure eight up and over. When we come up, we're going to scoop. We're going to scoop up and up and up. So as we go down, we aim down. As we go up, we aim up. If that makes sense. Okay, ready? Over, 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 scoop, 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 scoop. 2 more times. Over, 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 scoop, 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 and scoop. All right. I think that was 2 more times. Okay. Now I'm going to walk you with it a little bit, and then we will stretch and be done with this class. Okay, so as I'm going to come back a little bit more, I'm going to walk towards you. So as I walk, we're going to start with the hip circle. So I'm going to do a hip circle towards you as I'm walking. And I'm going to go backwards. Okay, let's do that one more time. Again, I have my regular hip circle. And as I come forward, I'm going to step and finish my hip circle. I'm going to come forward again and step and finish my hip circle again. So as you come forward in your hip circle, you step and you follow through. 2 more times. Going backward. One more time. You go forward. And backwards. Feel free to shake it out. Okay, now we're going to do the same with a figure 8. That looks weird. Okay, so as I step forward, I'm going to come up and over. As I step the other way, I'm going to go up and over. So up and over, up and over. We're just going to go up and over. So as I step forward, take my first step, we go up and over and stop. And it's going to transfer as I step again. Up and over, transfer, up and over, up and over, up and over. And as I go backwards, oh, hold on. As I go backwards, I'm going to scoop up. So I'm going to scoop up and I'm going to scoop up, scoop up, I'm going to scoop up. Okay. Up and over, up and over, up and over, and over, and over, and over. Now I'm going to scoop up, going backwards, and up, and up, and up, and up, and up. You always finish your figure 8. So as I go up, I finish it in the center. Okay, let's do some stretches and then we'll be done with this class. Gonna reach to the left. Release. And to the right. Release. Gonna my shoulders up and back, back, back. And forward. Open and close. And open and close. One more time. Open and close. Hips, push down and reach over. You should feel it here and here. Okay. Other side. push down. This one comes up and stretch over. Okay. I'm going to spread my feet a little bit. I'm going to reach down and I'm going to touch the floor. Slightly bend your knees. You should feel that in your lower back. Bring your feet together. Bend your knees. And slowly roll up. Up and over. All right. And that is the end of our class. That class again was called Hips and Tricks. And I do have another class available. It is called Upper Body Fluidity. And so instead of fluid movements for the lower body, as this was a free class, that is going to be a class offered on Eventbrite, and it is called Upper Body Fluidity. And it's just about soft, fluid, beautiful belly dance movements of the upper body. So we'll go over the neck, the head, the arms, shoulders, chest movements, and some stomach movements, as body wave and all that includes all of the upper body. So we're going to focus mainly on that. So again, that's on Eventbrite, and it is called Upper Body Fluidity. And again, it's by me, Alexis Tanner. This is my studio. It's called Blak Roze Dance Studio, and it is here in Modesto at 901 McHenry Avenue, Suite N, 95350. You are welcome to call or email me anytime. I will put my info below, and I would love to see you guys in class sometime. All right, I hope you enjoyed the short class.